Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Jeremy, bringing you a long overdue update on the Cadlights 34-gallon reef tank. I apologize for the long delay in between vids, but I've just had other stuff going on. One of the things you will notice that is different about the tank from the last time you saw it is it's back to being bare bottom. I did remove all of the sand from the tank. I just have a love-hate thing with sand, I guess. It's just, I put it in, and then four months later, it's gross, and I want it back out of the tank. So I'm pretty sure I'm just a fan of the clean look, even though some people don't like that look. I seem to prefer that. So the sand has been removed, and it doesn't seem to have, impacted the tank too much. Right now, I only have 2 fish in here at the moment. The first fish is my mystery wrasse, who you guys have seen before, who is lovingly known as Hannibal due to his penchant for killing things, unfortunately. He really is the coolest fish. He's got a really cool personality. He's just not very pleasant to most fish that I try to put in here with him. He actually lived with a carpet wrasse for a long time with no problems. I thought they were fine together, and then one day he just beat the crap out of it. I tried to take it out, but it unfortunately passed away later. It was just too far gone. I put some damsels in here, which he proceeded to pick on as well. I was thinking, since damsels are kind of nasty themselves, that they would be fine, but he kind of beat up on those. So I took those out, and for the longest time he was actually the only fish in the tank, just because I couldn't find any other fish that would cohabit with him peacefully. But I finally think I found a fish that's going to work. You can see him in the back there. This is a potter's angelfish. He's really, really a beautiful angelfish. A member of the dwarf angelfish species. Really one of these fish that I originally wanted for a different tank I've been working on. So I was trying to hold off on buying one, but when this one came into the fish store, I just had to get him because he really was a good-looking specimen, and I don't see them that often. So he's been in the tank for about 2 weeks now, and is doing really well. Is eating. Is cruising the tank. He hasn't fought with, Hannibal at all. They've kind of just, been coexisting, really. I mean, they pal around from time to time. You'll see them in close proximity without any, aggression. One thing that I have read online is they do have a poor survivability record in captivity. A lot of people say that they'll be eating and they'll be swimming around just fine, and they look perfectly healthy one day, and then the very next day they'll be dead with no apparent reason for why they died. It's just one of those mysterious things. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but I guess we'll find out. He is shy. He's out in the open sometimes, when I'm not near the tank, but when I'm near the front glass, he is somewhat timid. So that is one thing. Another thing is, and I knew this going in when I added into the tank, is they are a bit of a nibbler when it comes to coral. And I knew that going in because most dwarf angels are. So he does nip at the coral from time to time. Here he comes. Really is such a beautiful fish. He's an orangish color on the front half of his body with bluish black stripes, and then that kind of fades to an all blue and black back half. But anyways, he does nip at the coral. He does seem to like these zoas the most for whatever reason. So I'm hoping if I can give him a pretty varied diet and keep him well fed, that'll limit that behavior. But that's just kind of part of the package with dwarf angels. They're grazers, and they do sample coral from time to time. But yeah, that's what the tank looks like. Since that kind of mini 2-week period where things kind of got out of whack, I think I've stabilized the tank, and it's starting to rebound again. And yeah, hopefully in the next few months, things will continue to stabilize and grow. I'm still using the par 38s, which are actually doing a good job. Some people said they didn't think they'd be able to grow SPS, but as you can see, this green slimer, not green slimer, frog skin has got new growth all the way around right here. This bonsai is doing well. That one's got a lot of new branches, you can see. This red planet, although it's not growing up, has spread a lot on the rock, and it's got good color. So I think it's healthy. So yeah, that's really all there is to it for this tank at the moment. Hopefully things continue to do well, and that Hannibal and this new Potter's Angel continue to get along, and that we don't have any deaths. And that I've got good luck going forwards. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them below like always, and I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, spooked them.